Thanks for telling me about the vacation. It sounds like a really cool experience. Tell me about your family, okay?
Uh, okay. So the new family, my mom recently got married again to stepdad. One sister, no brothers. That sister, she's deaf too, like me. My parents are both hearing. But they can sign. They're really good. Sometimes they get mixed up. My parents know sign language, yes. Sometimes I have to guide them with teach them a right sign for the right word.
Oh, wow! You have a deaf sister? I guess you really like having someone so close just to chat with, huh?
I like having a deaf sister, yeah, more than having a hearing sister. It's easier to communicate. We have a lot of fun.
That's great! What about pets? Do you have any animals at home?
I have one dog, one pet, one dog.
A dog? Dogs can be so much fun. How long have you had it? What's it look like?
Uh, I don't remember how long I've had the dog. Um, Doggy's smaller. He's about that size. He's big for his kind. Skin is like kind of tan, dark tan. It's a really sweet dog. His name is Spock.
Spock? How in the world did your dog get a name like that?
Spock. Because his ears are kind of pointy, like the man in Star Trek. Same name. So. My dad watches Star Trek. Not me. Not often. Sometimes I'll watch it.
That's cute. So, Sabrina, what do you do in your spare time? Do you have any hobbies or school activities you enjoy?
Well, I like crafts, arts and crafts. Not often art, but I don't draw often. But and crafts, all different kinds of crafts. I like sewing, creating different crafts, painting, braiding, and cheerleading.
Oh, tell me more about the cheerleading. How did you get involved in that? Does it require a lot of time?
Cheerleading, we practiced a few weeks before tryouts. Before tryouts finished, we made it. First thought I didn't make it later. Someone quit, so I got in. I was really surprised to get in. Cheerleading's not really a big traveling. G are great planes, school for the deaf. You don't travel a lot for cheerleading. That's what she said.
I take it you like cheerleading.
I love cheerleading. I like supporting the school a lot, and I don't really want to play basketball. I like cheering for basketball, and it's something to do.
Your school spirit is great. How long have you been cheerleading?
Well, I just recently finished my first year, and next year will be my second year. So, yeah, we did the tryouts, and then we can cheer and for next year. We try out in our first year, and we cheer in the following year.
Congratulations on making it again. How many people are on your school's squad?
The school has 6 cheerleaders on the squad. That's the limit. That includes one mascot.
Oh, yeah? Describe your mascot.
It's a cat, but a big one. Tan with black stripes, spots.
I'll bet that costume gets pretty hot. Let's talk about the academic side of school. What's your favorite class?
My favorite class for school, English. I love writing and reading. I love reading books. I have a lot of favorite books. I like scary books. Those are the top for me. Those are my favorite. And that kind. Goosebumps too. I like that kind.
Oh, yeah. I've heard lots of good comments on that series. Who's the author?
R.L. Stein. He's the author for Goosebumps.
I'm glad you enjoy that series. Do you have a favorite teacher?
Oh, favorite teacher. Not really. I don't really have a favorite teacher, but I have a favorite teacher, but he's not my teacher. It's it's a teacher for a different class.
It's okay if you don't have a class with that teacher this year. Tell me why it's your favorite teacher anyway.
Um, favorite teacher, I think I can get advice from her. If I have a problem, I can always go to her and talk to. She's just someone I can always go to, like my mom. I prefer her instead of my mom.
Problem solving is so important. How do you feel about your life in general? Have you had to deal with many problems?
I think my life has been really positive so far growing up. I have we're not really poor. I've gotten through, we were kind of poor, but we got through it. And we're pretty happy.
Wow, Sabrina, you certainly have an optimistic outlook on life. That will help you get through lots of tough obstacles. What about work? Tell me about your summer job experience.
Last summer, I worked CSD, Communication Services for the Deaf. I really loved and enjoyed that job. It's not really working there. Work through JTPA program is better than nothing.
What kinds of work did you do?
CSD worked like kind of an intern. Like I helped other workers. So I asked them if they had anything they wanted me to do, and also like had different labels for the files. I did labeling and that kind of stuff for the files. I got to work on the computer, but not really. Just a little.
That sounds like a really great experience. What about the people you worked with? Tell me about them.
I worked with some deaf people there. They have interpreters there also. Helped with one deaf woman over the phone communicating that way. Oh, the interpreter helped her make phone calls.
So do you hope to work with deaf people in the future? Or do you plan to work with hearing people?
In the future, I'm not going to work with either one, deaf or hearing. Maybe I'll work independently by myself. Work with deaf or hearing, I don't know. My major is graphic arts, and I work on a computer.
Oh, really? Why are you interested in graphic arts?
I love computer art, graphic arts. There's a lot of different things to do. Making graphics, calendars and brochures, a lot of different things you can do.
Great! Have you designed those materials yourself?
I haven't up till now. I thought about making brochures, but I've never made one. So I thought maybe I could try make one in the future. Making calendars before? Yeah, I've made the calendars. Those are really easy to make. You just have to think about a background, draw that out, uh, and just lay out the page in that way. PSM or Photoshop, you can use those whatever kinds of programs you can make using that.
Sabrina, you are quite a